Good evening and welcome to the Carlin Lynch Activity Center for tonight's basketball contest between the visiting Whalers from New Bedford High School and your own Dartmouth High School Indians. Good sportsmanship is one of the primary goals of our interscholastic athletic program. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the officials. Spectators can support their programs by refraining from derogatory remarks or cheers. We hope that you will enjoy the game and support all participants in a positive sportsmanlike manner. Now introducing the starting lineups. First for the visiting Whalers. Senior guard, number 3, Greg Baptista. Junior guard, number 15, Darren Goodine. Junior forward, number 32, Devon Shields. Senior forward, number 33, Joseph Goodine. Sophomore guard, number 34, Isaac Rivera. Coach of the Whalers, Matt Hill, assisted by John Force. And now introducing the starting lineup for your Dartmouth High School Indians. Junior forward, number 0, Johan Valdez. Senior guard, number 4, Elijah Mateo. Senior guard, number 20, Adam McGower. Senior guard, number 24, Logan Kennedy. Senior forward, number 33, Jonathan Virgo. Coach of the Indians is Rick Simonetti, assisted by Adam Braga and Brian Beckett. The MIAA reminds you to support a winning attitude on the court and in the stands. At this time, I would ask you to please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Dartmouth High School student Emma Turek.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. After 88 days, I am officially back on the call for you guys tonight between a crosstown rival. The New Bedford Whalers come into town to face off against the Dartmouth Indians. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today, and yes, it has been 88 days. The first game of 2024 for me, and it's going to be a big one this year. We're expecting a good game tonight. A big loss today for Dartmouth as Hunter Madison is out with a sprained ankle and should return on Monday of next week. Indians 8-5, Whalers 6-9, and we are about to get ready to rock. 6:37 start here at the Carl Lynch Activity Center in the Steve Gaspar Court. Burgo on the tip, along with Goodine, and New Bedford wins the tip. Jaron Goodine, the brother. Over to Rivera, another three. Off the back iron again, another rebound. Spin away shot from Joseph Goodine, and a scrabble for the ball, and it's a jump ball, and possession arrow will go to Dartmouth. So we will see Dartmouth have the ball as they start off with a full court press with 37 seconds to start this game. McGower off to the near side, goes to Johan Valdez, the big guy right in front. Burgo lays it off the back iron and in. And the Indians strike first, 2-0. Goodine will go for three. And off the front iron, and Johan will let that roll out of bounds. Johan Valdez, a transfer from Greater New Bedford Folk Tech. A key addition after losing Aiden Smith last year.
Stay aggressive. Yeah.
And off of Joseph Goodine, as possession will stay in favor of Dartmouth.
Pass the lane.
And McGower will pass it over. Montero double team, wide open, Johan Valdez. Johan tries to go for the dunk! Unable to. Johan Valdez will spin away, and a travel. This kid, they're gonna really like this kid. Goodine over to his brother Jaron. Pass over to Baptista, and a travel there.
Oh man, I'm not there to get on him. It's gonna be out of control. And then he was a little out of control, a couple back. But it's okay. That's not why we lost.
McGower inbounds it. And to Montero, wide open, Burgo gives it over to McGower. Near side, here's Kennedy from beyond the arc. Kennedy trying to fight, loses the possession of the ball, picked up by Johan Valdez as he is fouled by Jaron Goodine. Goodine will pick up his first foul of the game. Kennedy inbounds to Burgo, off the back iron and in. Donovan Burgo already 4 points, and all coming from Burgo. Over to Rivera. Rivera's the most underrated basketball shooter in Massachusetts for the three, and off the front iron, and goes off of Valdez. Let's look at Donovan Burgo's last basket here. As just a great shot right off the back iron, nothing easy. Just a great way to lay it in.
Square up.
And over to Isaac, the Goodine. Goodine back to Rivera. Back over to the near side is Shields. And Rivera lays it in for a three. And great defense taken away there from New Bedford. Right in front, Rivera, and a travel as he was going up and down there.
There you go. Pass the lane. Pass the lane.
And goes over to Kennedy. Kennedy to Burgo. Burgo over to Kennedy once again. Now here's Montero. Back to Burgo for the three. And airballed. And rebound here for New Bedford as Goodine loses possession. Covered by McGower from the backcourt. Over to Goodine. Joseph Goodine loses the possession there as it will be a turnover here for New Bedford. Dartmouth ball. And Baptista right in front. Stolen away. Baptista takes it up. Now Rivera takes for the three. And a travel there. Another travel for Rivera. And McGower will take it in. Bounce passes it over to Montero. Montero over to Valdez. Over to Montero once again. Lays it off the back iron and in. Indians are finding their way off the back iron today, as all three of their shots were off the back iron. Two from Burgo and one from Elijah Montero. Over to Rivera for the three. No good, rebounded, and a foul there from behind is Shields. Devon Shields will take his first personal foul of the game. Second team foul. McGower to inbound. Bounce pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy to Montero. And now Valdez takes a 10-foot shot. Nothing but net. Johan Valdez makes it in from 10 feet out. Over to Baptista. Baptista over to Goodine. Jaron Goodine over to the near side. A 10-foot shot there by Javion Lloyd, no good. Now here's McGower on the fast break. Takes it up the glass and in. Adam McGower puts his first points of the game. 10-3. And a timeout taken by New Bedford. Let's look at Adam McGower's basket here, as he was on the fast break. Again, nothing too shabby, just laying it off the glass and in. And Indians have found their way today off the back iron. Timeout taken by New Bedford. And we hope you guys are enjoying your evenings today. Ben Smith on the call for you guys. And we have officially reached February. And gosh, it's been a fast January between basketball and hockey. And the Indians, the girls basketball team led by Catherine Cheesebro, has been really phenomenal as well this year. They're playing against New Bedford right now up at the New Bedford High School Gymnasium. And both teams break the huddle, and we are about to get ready to finish off the first quarter of action here at the Carlin Lynch Activity Center. 10-3. Inbound Javion Floyd from Goodine back to Floyd. Floyd passes it over to the near side, Cam Davis. Now Goodine to Davis once again, off the back iron, front iron. And stolen away from Valdez. Joan Valdez, 6'9", and can really shoot by like Wembanyama. And a foul taken there by Cam Davis. And that will be the first personal for Davis today. And the inbounder from Kennedy. Kennedy to the near side. Now to McGower. Adam McGower. Blocked from a three-pointer there. Goodine. Now on the fast break. Javion Floyd right in front. Raised it off the back iron and in. And over to the near side to Valdez. Johan Valdez passes it to the other side of the court, over to McGower. McGower off the front iron and goes off of Dartmouth, and New Bedford will have the ball here. And coming in is Desmond Brunskill for New Bedford. And Jock Cologne comes in for Dartmouth. And a foul there coming in from Elijah Montero. That will be his first foul of the game, and the first team foul for Dartmouth today. Over to Javion Floyd. Floyd over to Goodine. From behind the key. Taking his time. Over to Davis as a foul on the floor there. The Indians' second foul going by Derek Stevens. Will take his first foul of the game. Brunskill covered by Valdez. The two biggest guys on the court right now. And then here's Floyd from beyond the arc, covered by Cologne. Floyd off the front iron and a foul on the floor again. It's one of those 50-50 fouls there. And we will see. Let's look at the foul here. Let's see if it was enough contact to call this a foul. It's one of those fouls. Over to Baptista for the three. No good, off the front iron and rebounded by Johan Valdez. Now Montero back to Valdez. Valdez spin away. Valdez off the front iron and in. A weird looking bounce there. Looked like it was going out. And a three. Bang! Craig Baptista from three-point land. And over. Valdez. Three. Bang! Valdez from downtown. Call that Soak City. As that puts Valdez as the leading scorer of the game. Floyd makes a good basket there. Valdez over to Montero. Montero, wide open three, air ball there. And out of bounds. All right, let's look at the back-to-back threes combined. This was probably one of the... All right, New Bedford's three by Baptista, and now Valdez from downtown. Making it look easy, man. Two of the best players on the court for Dartmouth and New Bedford. And Floyd, downtown, no good. Now from downtown, here's Baptista once again with the bang. Cuts the score to 1. And out of bounds from Baptista. And New Bedford has caught its rhythm. And over to Ja Cologne. They like to call him Ja Money, like Ja Morant. And over to Stevens. A critical play there. Now the final 5 seconds. They're just going to wind it down. Here's Davis. Oh! Looks like Davis was looking for a foul. We are 1.4 seconds remaining till the end of the first. And Stevens will inbound. Stevens. And we'll just let that one go for the end of the first quarter. The Indians up by 2. A one-score game after 1. Let's see what the second quarter brings us right after these messages. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the first, 15-3, the Indians are up. Current leader is Johan Valdez with 7 points, along with Elijah Montero with 2, and Donovan Burgo with 4, and Adam McGower with 2 as well. Now inbounding it, here's Floyd. Floyd back to Goodine. And batted away! And Valdez will just lay it off the glass and in. Great takeaway there from Valdez. Kudos on that play to Ja Cologne as he brings it up court. Cologne. Here is McGower, and he gets fouled into traffic. They're going to call it on Floyd, his first foul on the game for JV on Floyd. And Cologne over to McGower, right in front, Burgo. And over to Johan Valdez. Valdez over to Stevens. Now Cologne for 3. And no good, and rebounded by Davis. And wide open Baptista takes it from downtown, drains it in! Baptista! And Johan for 3. And bakes it in once again! And throws up the 3 sign like Tatum! Now Dartmouth has caught its rhythm. 10-footer, Goodine. No good, off the front iron. Back over to Baptista. 3-point land. No good from the front iron. The NBA three-pointer. And another back-to-back three-pointers from both Baptista and Valdez. And Valdez with 10 on the game. Yeah. It's one of those ESPN highlight reels when they go on to commercial break. From 3, Rivera, no good, off the front iron. And that's going to be a jump ball, which it will go. Possession area will stay, and we'll go to Dartmouth's ball. Kennedy over to McGower for 3. No good, and off the front iron. And, 50-50. That's going to stay Dartmouth ball. Great defense by Johan Valdez. Valdez right in front. Cologne, windmill shot, and in. Jock Cologne. Now Floyd bringing it up court. Rivera, back to Rivera. Now to Floyd. Floyd lays it off the glass, no good. And a foul there from Johan Valdez. And that should be, let's look at this. Yeah, great windmill shot there. And Joseph Goodine will shoot a pair and drains the first one. And 2 for 2 from the line there for Goodine. Oh, taken away, lays it off the glass and in. What a great takeaway there from Floyd. Over to Valentin. Now Valdez and a foul. As he looked like he was about to be dunked on there. Valdez will shoot a pair too. I'm telling you, Johan scares me a little bit too. Oh, and misses the first shot. And 0 for 2 from the line. Floyd over to Rivera. Rivera drives. Floyd will pass it over to Baptista. Baptista fast breaks his way. And a foul by Kennedy. Will be his first foul of the game. And Cologne will come out. And taken away by Valentin. Bounce pass. Kennedy, spin away. It's good. Logan Kennedy. Rivera. This crowd's electric. 3. No good. And rebounded by Valdez. Valdez passes it over. Valdez looks. Floater, no good. Now Baptista. And draws his way in a blocking foul. That's a good call. As he was in his own circle. It would be called the imaginary circle, and 4 fouls for the Indians. And just a reminder, 1 can put them in the penalty. It's a new rule this year by the MIAA. And we're having a little bit of a miscue between the officials. And they gave him the 2-pointer. Are you? You gotta be kidding me. Hand off and missed. So on top of that, they just gave them an extra 2 points. And a foul. Oh no, what? Oh. That is bogus. Yeah, it looks like it to me. 10-footer. It's good. And Valdez. And another travel. This is ridiculous. And Baptista, NBA three-pointer, drains that one in. Baptista from downtown. And no good. And three. No good, and rebounded there by Valentin. Valdez. No good, picked up, and a good off the rebound and in. And loose ball. And a foul on the floor there as substitutions will come in for the Indians as McGower will come out and Burgo is back in for the Indians. Now here's Valdez. Valdez, windmill shot in. The big man gets it done. And a travel there. And that should be a technical foul on Floyd for spiking the ball. And a foul there on Goodine. They weren't called for the tee here. Spikes it down. That's a technical. And Kennedy was initiating it to the refs, and he was like, come on, man. Valdez, downtown, bang! Valdez from downtown hits it there. And the Indians are up by 4. And a foul there. Let's look at Valdez 3. As Valdez just really soaking it in like Soak City here. Goodine will shoot a pair. First one's good. Goodine. No good on the second shot. Now Montero bringing it up court. Valdez. Valdez drives. Three-pointer. No good. Right in front. A rebound from Brunskill. Fast break. Floyd. And Floyd will just roll that one off of Burgo, but rebounded by Montero there as Montero will bring it up over to Kennedy. 3, front iron, no good. And off the glass and in. I mean, if I could be considered biased, but Elijah could have gotten a tech on that play for yelling at that Folk player and staring him down. Wide open three, Goodine! No good! And we got a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Burgo, three, no good. And rebounded by Floyd. And difference this year is that it's a 35-second shot clock instead of a 30-second shot clock, which is pretty interesting. Now New Bedford has all the time to spare here, so Baptisto from the backcourt range. 8 seconds to go. Baptista downtown, three, no good, and rebounded. Now Montero shoots it, three, no good, and a foul. Wait, the half is not over, as he has to shoot a pair. Both teams will head to the locker room. As a matter of fact, New Bedford's heading to the locker room, so there's no one to rebound, technically. So, first shot, no good. But will he get? And the second one's good. And at least this time, it's no distractions, no nothing for him, as New Bedford's not on the court, going to the locker room. And the Indians will finish off the half with 6-point lead, as the Indians rack up 19 points in the second quarter. And it's been a real back and forth game. And folks, that is the end of the first half. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today. We will be right back after these messages. Do not go anywhere.
The competition, the sacrifice, and team unity are the cornerstones of life for each and every one of us here.
Never in my wildest dreams. And when you're on chemo, you do have wild dreams. Did I ever think I would be inducted into this Hall of Fame?
My Dartmouth High School athletic days are some of my fondest memories.
I wish all of you in one day of your life could feel what this feels like. To do something you love for years and to be honored like this.
A Hall of Fame is something that is a great accolade. It's something that, you know, we've all walked into that front area at Dartmouth High School and seen them pictures on the wall. It's such an honor to be able to have my face on there.
Dartmouth Pride is more of, you know, wearing green, wearing Dartmouth across your chest, being part of a team, being part of a family, and basically just the spirit of it, you know, having the Dartmouth Pride to get you through those 4 years.
So much more than just these stats and these wins and these titles. It's this passion, this contagious feeling of Dartmouth athletics, and its legacy. It has so much heritage, and it's passed on year after year because of people who are here tonight, because of the coaches and all that they do.
Your team of state champions, the Dartmouth High School champions of Division III.
Wow. Oh, this team has been wonderful.
Touchdown, Jordan Todman from 60 yards out.
You're going to get knocked down, you're going to get hit, you're going to have a little pain, a little aggravation, and you got to understand that you've got to get back in the game. And I think that's life. We all get knocked down in life, and you got to get back and play the game of life and play it hard with a great deal of enthusiasm. And I think that's where I hope that they'd always do that.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this phenomenal matchup between the New Bedford Whalers and your Dartmouth Indians. Ben Smith on the call for you guys today. And so far, we have had a great contest. The score currently at the end of one half, 34-28, Dartmouth up in front. After Elijah Montero drew a foul in the last second of the game. It was all at zeros, and the refs called a foul on Jaron Goodine. Craig Baptista. So we're getting ready to start the second half. The Indians will have possession to start off the second half. And we have Hunter Madison out with a sprained ankle, supposedly 1 to 2 week injury. Doctor said 6, but supposedly it's not as bad as it certainly as I hear. Bounce pass, miscommunication, turnover there to start off the second half for New Bedford. Full court press coming in for the Indians. Going from the backside. Here's Valdez. Off a defender, and turnover there for the Indians as it's blocked off of Cam Davis. As Burgo had nowhere to throw to. Floyd from backcourt. Over to Dremskill. And one. And a foul on the floor. They're not going to call it a shooting foul. Inbound. Here's Floyd from behind the arc. Floyd spins away, wide open, 10-footer. No good. Rebounded there by Davis. And right in front of 2 defenders, Davis eats them like a box of cookies. Valdez! Ooh, off the front iron, which should be. And Baptista. It's good. Baptista. And the Whalers are 4 points to start off in the first 2 minutes of this second half. Valdez driving. Valdez lays it off the glass and in. Johan Valdez. Ice in his veins and a travel there as Valdez is pumped. Let's look at Valdez. Valdez's basket. And Valdez right in front, and a foul there from Floyd. And that's the first team foul of the second half. Inbounds it. Montero over to Valdez. Valdez spins away from traffic, over to, and a 3-second violation. Officials timeout. McGower just shaken up after that play as he got hit in the face. And the Indians will have the ball. Substitution change as McGower comes out. Cologne comes in for the Indians. Over to Valdez. Right in front. Kennedy, no good. ricochets and goes out of bounds. New Bedford will have possession this time around. And three-pointer, no good. And rebounded there. Oh, off the back iron. Goes the wrong way around as it lays it off the glass. And we have a 2-point game. And miscue. Out of bounds. And McGower comes back in as Montero went the wrong way around. To the wrong bench this time. Inbound from Goodine. Davis. Gives it over. Floyd. Step back. Shoots. Off the front iron. No good. Rebounded Valdez. Valdez. Bounce pass. 10-footer. No good. By Cologne. Baptista. Covered by Cologne. Now over to Goodine, who's covered by Kennedy, who's a pretty sharp shooter for this team, who's been really quiet today. Only 2 points for Kennedy today as well. Over to Floyd. Floyd over to Goodine. Goodine to tie it up. No good. And that's a foul on the floor. Which was totally over the back. All right, let's look at a replay here before. Yeah, it looks like he reached around the back. And off the front iron, no good. Now Kennedy on the fast break. Kennedy, it's in! Logan Kennedy! And a foul. And Simonetti is livid. And we'll just take a sip of water. As it looks like Montero will come in. Burgo. Cologne over to Burgo. Wide open Kennedy. Valdez. Fake. Burgo. No good. Three-pointer. Airballed. And Cologne will come out. As the Indians are trying to get good ways on defense. Floyd off and in, up and in, and the game is tied at 38 apiece. Bounce pass over Valdez. Step back three. No good. Front iron. New Bedford ball. And Rivera comes in as Baptista will come out, and a timeout here coming for the Indians. As Hunter Madison is pumping his team up. And welcome back to this basketball matchup today between the Dartmouth Indians and the New Bedford Whalers after that timeout from Nick Simonetti and crew. The Whalers will have possession. And the Indians have not used some full court presses yet, which the Indians, I think, will need and produce on defense today. Good iron. And Rivera, front iron, no good. Valdez. Ooh, taken away there from Brunskill. Ooh, little trickery. Floyd. New Bedford takes the lead by 3. Valdez. Ooh, take it away. Miscue between McGower. Simonetti's really upset. And ball stays in New Bedford's side. And substitution as Valentin comes in and Kennedy comes out. Let's look at this. Just nothing but net. Makes it look easy. Javion Floyd. He was really sharp last year when I did the game with Paul Santos and forgot the kid's name from UMass. I don't really want to talk about it. Lays it off, and then that should be a foul on New Bedford as he's hugging around the back. That's the second time. The first time they didn't call it, but this time they call it around. And let's look at a replay as that's clear that they will call that any day of the week. Valentin. Over to McGower. Bounce pass right in front. Burgo puts the Indians trailing by 1. And the foul on the floor there. Let's look at the last basket there by Donovan Burgo, who just lays it up off the back iron and then just making it look easy today. Donovan Burgo's just subbing in for Hunter Madison due to his injury today. And I was able to talk to him today is that next Friday is his date to come back. That's his plan. But we'll have to seek further evaluation. And Valdez will spin around, no good. And a foul, which puts Dartmouth in the penalty this time around. It's a shooting foul now. As Brunskill will go to the line for pair. And it's good. Two for 2 from the line there for Brunskill. And they're up by 5. Over to Stevens. Valdez over to Carpenter. 3-pointer for McGower. No good and rebounded by Valdez, who with the rebound brings it up. Drains it in. Off the glass. Adam McGower. Indians are trailing by a 3. And an offensive foul there. Drawn by Brunskill. As he was totally not in that imaginary circle. And the referee will wipe off the court with his shoe. Wouldn't say that's the best idea, but like, I'll take it. Oh, miscue there. And Drumskill, wide open three. It's good. Good on from downtown. And they're up by 6. And goes out of bounds and still stays as an Indians ball. And let's look at the previous three-pointer there by Joseph Goodine, who's been really quiet today. Only 5 points after that shot. Bounce pass over. Now Burgo. Burgo over to Montero. No good, and rebounded there by Brunskill. Now here is a block there from Kennedy. Timeout taken by the Indians. And let's look at this block. That was all ball, and it looked like it was a foul, but I can't clearly tell. Indians talking it up in the huddle right here and drawing up a good play call. As we take a quick look at this crowd, a pretty good crowd show out as it's red and green. It's not Christmas time, just like it was 50-something days ago, but it sure feels like Christmas once these two teams face off. A three-pointer from Kennedy. No good off the front iron. As Baptista shoots it downtown. No good. Rebound from Kennedy. 2 seconds, 1 second. And no good as a travel comes in, which it looked like it was late, if they're going to call this. 48-42 score at the end of the third. Ben Smith on the call. We'll be right back right after this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the witching hour here at the Carl Lynch Activity Center, Steve Gaspar Court, which was announced last year against New Bedford. And that was a big crowd shout, the biggest crowd I've ever seen here at the Lynch. And the Indians trailing by 6 to New Bedford this time around. As last year it was a back and forth game. This game has really been back and forth as a three-pointer there from Kennedy, no good. goes over to Montero. Here is Valdez off the glass and in. Johan Valdez continues to be perfect today. Just one of those things when you got an injured player out, the big man steps in. And blocked by Valdez! McGower, it's good! Adam McGower. And the Indians are catching their rhythm. Fast break, Floyd over to Davis, near side for the three. It's good! Brett Sharples from three-point land, his first three of the night. Over. Valdez over to Burgo. Now Montero. Now three-pointer. It's good from McGower from way downtown. And the Indians are back at 2 points. Back trailing by 2. And Brunskill stole it away from Burgo. Now the fast break. Valdez, spin away. It's good! Valdez and one. And the Indians, after a 6-point deficit, regain their focus and score 9 points after that timeout. And Valdez. The Indians take the lead now. Valdez. He's like, I want more. Give me some. Floyd covered by Montero. Now, that should have been a foul, though, on Dartmouth as he was grabbing onto his jersey. No good there as 10-footer. Dartmouth came away with the bullet. Blocked right in front there by Sharples once again. He's been really electric coming into the second half. Oh, it's a foul there on Sharples. As I can't clearly tell if that's a foul or not. It looks like a little body, though. And off the front iron, no good. McGower. 1 from 2 from the free throw line. The Indians are up by 2 with 5:30 left remaining into this game. A foul on the floor by McGower. McGower. That's his first foul of the quarter. Baptista, it's good, ties it up, and a timeout there for New Bedford. And this has been a great game, just way so back and forth that both sides have been really electric. Just 10-footer, just making it look easy. And as both teams are in the timeout range, we currently have couple games coming on next week on here on Dartmouth Community Media. We will previously talk to you about it post-game, as Evan Massoud will be back here on Tuesday for Durfee boys basketball against the Hilltoppers and the Indians facing off again. And then we have senior night next Friday coming up, which I might be there with Ian Abreu against Bridgewater Raynham, senior night there. And then senior night against Bridgewater Raynham for the boys, Middleborough, excuse me, happens on 2/12, which is 10 days from now. McGower inbounds it. It's got an open Kennedy. Over to McGower. McGower back over to Montero. McGower. Valdez. Kennedy. Travel there. Oh, offensive foul on Burgo. Step back, shoots, and New Bedford regains the lead again. Baptista tries to steal it away. New Bedford's largest lead was, and a foul there. Both teams, their largest lead of tonight is 6. Actually, Dartmouth scored 7. Valdez. Burgo. Bounce pass over to Kennedy from beyond the arc. Here's Valdez, loses the ball. And Baptista trying to pick it up. Brunskill right in front, passes it back to Baptista. Baptista has possession. Shoots in, no good. Should have been a hooking foul there on Dartmouth. And a foul there for New Bedford. Over Valdez. Oh, spin around shoot, no good. Rebounded by Burgo. Taken away there from Baptista. Craig Baptista's just been on point today for New Bedford, along with Goodine and Floyd. Here's the three, no good, off the front iron. McGower right in front, and a foul there from Goodine. 3:44 left remaining. And this has been one of the best games of the year, especially here on DCTV. McGower will shoot a pair after New Bedford is in the penalty here with 5 fouls apiece. First one's good, and substitution change comes in as number 23, Cam Davis, is back in. And no good, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Take it away, kick ball out of bounds. Though, it definitely looked like it was a reach-in. But the refs will just let it play as usual. We're gonna let it play. And Dartmouth's crowd, student section on their feet. Brunskill off to Baptista. 3:25 left remaining. Baptista over to Floyd. And 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Baptista downtown, airballed there. Bounce pass over. Burgo off the front iron, no good. And a fast break, take it away, over to McGower. McGower lays it up and in, and the Indians are in the lead. And timeout, New Bedford. Let's look at this. As it's stolen away by McGower, takes it up. And he's just been on the money today. You know, when you have Hunter Madison, who is injured today, you got Johan Valdez along with Adam McGower, who was pretty quiet last year. He had an injury. I think he had the same injury as Hunter Madison did, but it was a long-term injury. Coming back from injury this year, definitely one of the best comeback players of the year for Dartmouth this year. Along with, you know, we talk about boys basketball. When it comes to boys basketball, he deserves the comeback player of the year. If they have a banquet. I don't know if they do have banquets usually at the end of the season. Usually they do for every sports team, but if he did that, if I was the coach and we had a banquet, I'd vote him as a comeback player of the year. Oh. Or newcomer of the year would be Johan Valdez or Jacques Cologne. And New Bedford will inbound it here as it's bounced past right in front to Brunskill. Brunskill lays it up the glass and in, and New Bedford regains the lead. And over to Valdez. Valdez. No good, rebounded. That's a foul there right in front. And Valdez will shoot a pair. That's one of those 50-50 calls. It looked like he had all ball, but it looked like a foul to me right in front. And first one, front iron, no good. Let's look at a replay of the foul. And yeah. And no good. 0 for 3. 0 for 2, excuse me. Now New Bedford around 2 minutes, under 2 minutes now. Spin away. Blocked by Valdez. And a foul on the floor. And look at this rejection though. Valdez just rejects that right away. He's the Wembenyama of the Dartmouth basketball team. Now here is Donovan Burgo to shoot a pair, as they're at 7 fouls, but they stop at the 5 foul mark. No good off the back iron. And ties the game up at 57. And a defense chant. Student section, loud and on their feet. For 3, it's good! And that just might ice it. Valdez, out of bounds. Now you got to go to a wide open man. I'd say game on the line, 3-point shot. You got to give it to McGower or Logan Kennedy here. And McGower out in front. That should be a foul. However, as he hit the hand. Timeout, New Bedford. Let's look at the instant replay here. Yeah. They're going to just let that one play. I agree with that call. I thought that it looked like it was a foul to me. Indians trailing by 1. It's been a really entertaining, one of the most entertaining games I have seen at my time here at Dartmouth Community Media. One of the most interesting games I've ever witnessed and commentated. And as we can closing out the final 50 seconds of this game, the Indians have to be on really good pace here, giving it to at least one of their big people. Indians are bringing out all of their starters here. All you got to do is not draw a foul if you're the Indians. And lose the ball! And that should be a foul, however, and it's taken away. They're going to have to look at this. And they're going to call it on New Bedford this time around, which that should be a foul. Yeah, that's a tripping. Tripped up in forward progress. That is ridiculous. McGower, Brunskill, shoots it, right in front. That's the foul on the floor here. However, 26.2 seconds left remaining. And should be and Indians will have their third foul of the game. And a timeout taken by Simonetti and crew. So 26.2 seconds, game on the line. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, Simonetti? I'm just saying, like, continue to play defense the way it's been playing. They got 2 fouls to give to send them to the free throw line. Over Floyd. And a foul. Indians have one more foul to give, and puts them in a penalty for the rest of the contest. If you're Dartmouth, that's indeed what you got to do in order to put yourself into a... Last time they played against each other, Dartmouth took the win by 2. And this will send Goodine to the free throw line. He will shoot a pair. 1 for 1. And New Bedford leads by 2. Sim's got to call timeout if they make this basket here. And they're going to just let them play. Now give it to your best player. There's timeout play called by the Indians. 16.5 left remaining. I'm inbounding this to one of my best three-point shooters on the team. Hunter, so far today, I'd say Johan's been on the money for three-pointers. So give it to him or give it to Adam McGower or Logan Kennedy. And the timeout is officially over. And this is what the Indians should have, they could have called a timeout after Goodine shot that shot. But, they want to be in midcourt range, so I guess they would do it. Here's McGower over to Montero. Montero over to, now timeout again. This is an insane game. I'm gonna need 20 cardiologists, I'm gonna tell you that right now. The way that this game has been, it's going to be it's such a crazy game today. It's back and forth. Both teams just fighting it like the Super Bowl. Game on the line here for the Indians. Bounce pass, Kennedy. Kennedy over Montero. Wide open, McGower for 3. Front iron, no good. Off of Dartmouth, and New Bedford will win this game. And that will do it. New Bedford has done it in front of Dartmouth. 62-59, your final for tonight. And the Indians will fall to 8-6 on the year, while New Bedford moves to 7-9. Their first win since 2022 for the New Bedford Whalers. And we got plenty of games next week. Tuesday, Evan Massoud will be on the call for Durfee versus Dartmouth here. And then I'll probably be here next Friday with Ian Abreu courtside for girls basketball against Middleborough. Final thoughts is that Dartmouth, both great game, one of the most entertaining games I've ever seen in my high school commentary career. This is a game that will live forever. This is a great high school moment, I'll tell you this much. From our entire crew here in the at DCTV, Chad Amaral in the truck, our cameraman John, Dan, and Ari. I'm Ben Smith, your commentator for today's game. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, so long, everybody.